Wanted Desire out to 480. So the red light activated and they're set to go. Racing, and Lord Ludlow got out like a shot from Universal May, and Three Sun is showing plenty of early speed as well. Nat the 5 going up just in behind those, with Sky Atlas settling down near the rail. Around them there, covering ground, rushing forward, Jazz Para from Yeah Bravo. Wanted Desire getting strung up near the inside soon after the start. Then a further 2 lengths behind those. Every Mile of Memory, Black Smugglers tramping a bit wide outside of Adrian McPhee. And back towards the tail, the stablemates D-Day and Fringed. 850 left to go. Three Sun with the blinkers on, fired up now and takes control. It had gone up and headed off Lord Ludlow. Three Sun pricked her ears up in front, more than a length clear Lord Ludlow. Over on the inside to Sky Atlas, and around them covering plenty of extra ground, Jazz Para just in front of Universal May in the centre. Wanted Desires cluttered away down on the inside, coming into the home corner. Warwick's pretty anxious to get off the fence, but she's got no hope of getting out there. Over on the outside is Yeah Bravo, followed by Nat the 5, Black Smuggler, Every Mile of Memory, followed then further back D-Day, Adrian McPhee, into the straight at the 300, Three Sun, tackled by Lord Ludlow, 2 in front now from Universal May. Wanted Desire having to switch back inside of those with Sky Atlas at the 150. Lord Ludlow on the outside, ranged up, joined Three Sun down the outside, Universal May, but Lord Ludlow proving too good. Lord Ludlow won from Three Sun, Universal May, Sky Atlas, 4th home I'd say from Wanted Desire, who just couldn't get clear really to the outside where she produces her best. In behind them came Yeah Bravo, followed by Nat the 5. Further back then came on the rails Fringed, also D-Day back there, and towards the tail Jazz Para, who did a mountain of work. Adrian McPhee, Black Smuggler back there as well, with Every Mile of Memory. Lord Ludlow is the winner, ridden by Jason Brown. So Jason ends the day on a winning note, a better note than what was unfolding during the course of the meeting, when unfortunately tragedy struck in the 2-year-old race, and the horse that he was aboard for Jim Taylor in Let's Rock tragically went amiss. Jace wrenched his knee, but he's been fit enough to ride in the last race for the day, and he's made the most of it as well. Lord Ludlow getting there from Three Sun and Universal May. The Paul Jordan trained 5-year-old, a son of Dane Hill Express, out of Ancient Dream for Laura Jordan. Lord Ludlow jumped very quickly, but headed by Three Sun. He was the first to grab the mare and took a bit of time to shake it off. Universal May coming down the outside. Wanted Desire, well, just couldn't get to the outside where she produces her best, and had to cut back inside of them. Didn't quite finish off with the same gusto as we saw at its most recent outing. Lord Ludlow always on pace and was going to be there no matter what. And Jason there just allowing Three Sun to dictate the pace of the event there, and then pull off, challenge and get the job done effectively in that last event of the day. Over Three Sun with the blinkers on for the first time, and Universal May back there in 3rd placing, standing by for 4th to be declared as we wait for those numbers to come through. And it is number 12, Sky Atlas. So 18612, a long neck, a short neck in 125.08, 35.93 is the closing sectional as we head down now to Gareth, and he's with winning trainer Paul Jordan after the victory of Lord Ludlow in the Hose Masters handicap.
Paul Jordan joins us here. Paul, that was a good performance and a great ride by Jason Brown.
Yeah, super, draw a barrier and no one taking him on today. Great.
He looked a class horse on paper.
That's not what you said before the race, but
I wasn't saying anything. You have to blame the others like Peter and Brittany, not me.
No, I'm not blaming anyone. I mean, I'm happy to win a race. It's the cook's horse, so she's really happy, so everyone's happy.
So you're in the good books?
I'm always in the good books.
I want to ask you about a 2-year-old Specialism. How is she going towards? Is it a gym crack that she'll compete in?
Yeah, she'll run in the gym crack.
Yeah, how's she trained on since that trial, and that horse that beat her in the trial won nicely today?
She's improved a heap. We put the blinkers on her on that Saturday morning and she just flew. So.
Should we have something each way on her in the Caracatta?
I think she would be a big chance. I haven't won a Caracatta. I won 3 or 4 gym cracks, but I haven't won a Caracatta, so I think this is a chance, you know.
All right, Jordo, well done today.
Thanks for that.
There we go. There's Paul Jordan. the #1 power lifter in the game, they tell me, Brittany.
It's hard to believe that Paul Jordan hasn't won a Karrakatta. He's so good with his juveniles.
Yes.
He always has plenty of good 2-year-old stock coming through, and it's hard to believe that he hasn't won the feature 2-year-old race here, albeit he's won the lead-up plenty of times, and he'll have a strong hand, that's for sure, this year with Specialism, who was so impressive in the early part of the 2-year-old season and came back to that trial very impressively. So looking forward to seeing her back at the races. But it's one of these old campaigners in Lord Ludlow, and I say old, but it's only a 5-year-old, but it's had the 39 starts today, so it feels like it's been around for a long time, Lord Ludlow, and it's been able to get the job done today. Just absolutely flies the gates, this horse, and puts itself in the race from barrier 2, was able to find the front, and it was only Three Son who then wanted to take up the running, and Jason seemed more than happy just to take the trail. We'll get his thoughts in just a moment. Jace, Lord Ludlow just flies the gates, but you were happy to hand up there?
Yeah, well, there was going to be too much pressure if I didn't. Julian seemed pretty adamant he wanted the lead, so we were just able to come back, get a bit of cover from that wind down the back, and just came off his back at the 600, and he took care of the rest.
As you cornered, did you think you were the winner?
He felt like he had plenty to give, and I thought I was going to take something pretty special to run over me, so it was a good effort.
And after the fall earlier, you're feeling okay? The knee and everything is all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. It's just, very disappointing for what happened, and it's just a shame. Yeah, good connections, and it's a bit upsetting, but we'll go on.
Glad that you're able to end the day on somewhat of a high on a disappointing day. Well done, Jace.
Thanks, Britt.
Yeah, well done to Jason Taylor there. Not Jason Taylor, Jason Brown. Only joking, Brownie. And he rides that winner. And, yeah, it's been a tough day for your stable, Brittany, but...